Lost dan lanjut lemu WhatsAppan cek paket data nih mentek tak tukok nih tenan di elingo yen mantan nakono kabarmu seri Atim Tour. Jangan lupa subscribe yang belum subscribe. Masih pagi nih guys. Yen nanti tak tukok Juan Cuadrado Ansu Fati kok kabeh langsung saja menuju ke pertandingan. Ibrahimovic on fire. Ya Allah, banyak orang miring ngurusin
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. Has a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's out on the left now. It's got through to him. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Dybala. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gets the better of his man. Roof hits one! That would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Forward it goes. Ilicic. And here's Zapata. Chip through. It's got shooting chance! Oh, the kick has done ever so.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ilicic. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Dybala. Petro plays it long. He's got through. He's away. Oh, shoots! They score! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pasalic. He's come through and he's had a quick look in. Towering header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
And it's played forward. Pellegrini. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Dybala plays a clever pass.
Paulo Dybala, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Josip Ilicic plays it out wide, cut out in the nick of time. The referee brings the first half to a close. There we are, off they go for half time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked. Good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Dybala. Pellegrini. There's a long ball. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Zapata spreads it towards the left. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Danger averted for now. Throw it. Chance! Shot a goal! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Hoists it forward. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Daroon. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Ilicic has a hit!
Atalanta are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Dybala, and Dybala! Oh, and that should have been two.
Paulo Dybala was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Still just that single goal and we are near done. Daroon hits that long. Aimed in towards the centre. Good save, he got a decent fist on that.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Real chance! They've done it! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through. That was a good example, great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. It's bounced out! And with that, the final whistle. So they bask in their win. Genuinely professional performance. Results well deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Tangan keringat harang awakmu. Sing nama itu. Allah, superstar. AS Roma. Hakimi bongkar terus ganti William, ganti Paul Pogba. Jadilah pasangan hidupku, jadilah
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets are...
That has certainly tested the keeper. The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Massively! They score!
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Lobs it in gently. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Dybala. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Played back in. He's there to receive it. Mkhitaryan spreads it towards the left. Whips it again. Pellegrini drives it forward. And back to base. Pellegrini tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Pellegrini, a scorer already in the game. Chip through. Ibrahimovic. Willian has a goal! Borja Mayoral. Borja Mayoral! Nicely worked.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up. Difficult to deal with.
Pellegrini goes looking. Now it's Dybala. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Mkhitaryan. Spinazzola. Cristante. Hoists it forward. Got a throw in. And it's Ibrahimovic. Done very well to intervene. The first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. Still had its moments. Ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead. The midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Surely a shot, and Dybala! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then, Spinazzola is there to heave it away. Karsdorp looks to get on the end of this. And here's Dybala. Lovely bit of skill. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Dybala. Mkhitaryan. Pellegrini. Played out to the right. Maguire gets it back.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mkhitaryan. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Dzeko! They've done it! They have stolen level at the last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expert.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
It's Ibrahimovic! Big moment! Massive goal!
For a crucial moment. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly. To afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, Sharawi! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. whatever the shortcomings on either side. It was a great game.
Bukan pin kecil, pin besar. Milan. Ya, cakep lah betul.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of... Dybala! A real chance and a real let-off. And here's Çalhanoğlu.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back hit.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through. Good clearance and very necessary. Kessié. Quarter of an hour played. It is deadlocked. Oh, good ball. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Kessié demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes with a delicate ball. He could be in here. Going for goal! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning...
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Pedro has a look inside the box. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Kja. Kessié coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He gets past his man.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's in to hold on for the support.
It's got through. That's a decent ball. Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Diogo Dalot. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. Had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Diogo Dalot. Milan have it back and they can go again. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bruno Fernandes. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Receives it from behind. Has a pop! Goes for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's through the middle. He's got it at real chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Big! And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Diogo Dalot. Mite. Kessié. Hernandez. Hernandez goes looking. Rebic.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Going through. Hits one! 2 minutes to be added on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Donald. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it, but that was enough. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Star. YouTuber bang. Walah, kalau dibalik. Wah, waduh.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Has a look and has a go. Just too much. Fractions.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Jangan lupa subscribe teman-teman, karena subscribe itu gratis.
Ibrahimovic. He's pinged one through here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hits one! Goal!
What a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting. Yeah, looking back that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Martial going through. He's gone for it. He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
In it comes. And it's Ibrahimovic. Martial. Pedro. Shoots! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Pedro. Chance to cross here. And they have themselves another corner. And Saldi drives it forward. And it's Pelotti. He's got it, and he's got some up for the header. Sticks it away. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic has a goal! And out to safety. Fernandez. Played back in.
Oh, that was no routine save. Well, you can for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well positioned to make that interception. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. And it's Pogba. He'll try from distance. Oh, great save, real. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And the game has already resumed here. Hoists it forward. Verdi is onto it and can take it up. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic goes up and over. It's a loose ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball to find it. Martial! It's in! 2 up and threatening to ball clear.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's made it 2 and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, that is just the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final. And it's played forward. Wan-Bissaka. Pogba goes looking. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. Wan-Bissaka. Rincon. And here's Zaza. Zaza plays it out to the wing. He's in space and looking for options. Hoists it forward. And Saldi provides an outlet. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pedro plays it forward. Pogba. Pedro. Pedro delivers. Verdi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side.
Tiket kontra. Subscribe lur.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. In front of us, this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining, Pogba! And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Dybala. This could spell danger. It's gone a long way up and away. Wan-Bissaka. Wijnaldum. Pogba. Gaston Ramirez. No goals as yet. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Pellegrini. Wijnaldum. And it's Dybala. Dybala. Good run, where to from here? Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's him!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Dybala. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gets good distance on it. Gets the better of his man. Oh, real... And the shot! They scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot on sight, Paul, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to locate someone up front. Gaston Ramirez. And here's Keita.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Dybala. Pedro. Now it's Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's a decent looking cross. Cleared away. Shapes to shoot! That was mighty close. That'll be the last act of the first half. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're already into the second period. It's Ibrahimovic! That's been drilled forward. Gaston Ramirez. Forward it goes. Has he found his man? In with a header! In it goes! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Gaston Ramirez. Gaston Ramirez!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hit into the middle. That's not going to make it. Looks to dink one in. And here's Dybala. Cleared without complication. And it's Wijnaldum. And here's Dybala. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
Pellegrini was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Good take, and he's had a look. Quick glance and has a hit! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better.
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Dybala battles to win it back. Pellegrini. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Ekdal. And here's Keita. Pellegrini. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ekdal, Keita, has a goal! And that is the last effort of the game. So they bask in their win.
Superstar Benevento mati kabeh mbok ngomong.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much and they also experience between them a great sense of Dybala! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earned their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Willian goes looking. Ibrahimovic, and he's shown him a clean pair of... He's had a go! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding. They executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Drives it towards the front.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hakimi. Forward it goes. That's a tough ball to find it. Bruno Fernandes tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Willian, Pogba, and the shot! And it's played forward, and now they can launch a counter. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets it ticking off, and needs to be very careful now. Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in, suffer the consequences. It's a great strength to show for his opponent. Ibrahimovic, a scorer already in the game. Flick plays it forward. It's a brilliant interception. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Jarko Falke. He's left his man. Looks to set one up. That's offside. Yes, it is. Hakimi. It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's been lever clear. Big chance! It's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Get that clear. That's been won straight back. Bruno Fernandes. Hoists it high. And he's there to clear it. And the counter is on. Nicely measured pass. Timely intervention. Pedro drives it forward. break here. Bruno Fernandes gets it back. And here's Tipper. Shoots! And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And here's Dybala. Has he found his man? Battles to win it back. Willian. Pogba. Oh, good interception. Camille Glick. Looks to bypass the midfield. Hoists it forward. And it's Pedro. Pedro. Defence got the better of this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And that has put paid to that. And the weighted pass. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. Pedro. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction.
Slow. Mencoba pemain-pemain yang tidak tahu dimainkan, guys. Mau isikin nggak tahu dimainkan, guys. Di Martial. Terus Keren sekali ganti Pogba simpelnya main apa. Terus Ander Herrera tahu. Skuat satu. Terus cukup Naku tuh coba ada melalana coba Mama Baldi guys pengaturan seragam guys superstar SS Lazio Nacho Bruno Tak ada waktu kembali untuk mengulang.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Gets up to head it! Just off target. Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Savage. Correa. And the Herrera. And it's played forward. And the Herrera. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Pedro. And here's Dybala has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Now it's and Dybala! And it's a goal! Blood drawn. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Luis Alberto. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Nacho. Pavard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Luis Alberto plays it forward. Marosic. Now it's Immobile. Bruno Fernandes cuts it out. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's there to receive it. Hits one. It's broken and in again. In he goes again. It's in. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Correa not easily shrugged off the ball. Dybala. Dybala. Good run. Where to from here? Ibrahim. In he flies! He's pulled off a fine save.
Ibrahimovic is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Going for goal! And that has skinned the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Luis Alberto. The referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Well, the action has already resumed here. Patrick. And it's Correa. Correa! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Marusic tries lifting it over. Has a pop! And the ball's come out. Ibrahimovic has created 1 goal already. Pedro. It's Pedro! And they are cruising away. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Savic gets it out to the wing. Throw it. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Bruno Fernandes brings the ball forward. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Correa. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ibrahimovic. He'll have a go. Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he's missed it.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Luis Alberto. Lulic. Luis Alberto. Acerbi tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro already, of course, on the score sheet. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for goal! That is a class save, he had to be at his best.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
He's played it short. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pedro, brought forward. What does he try from here? Pedro. And he's there to hoof it away. That's the throw. Bruno Fernandes. 2 minutes to be added on. Bruno Fernandes. And that is that. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Keane! It's in! And he's off the mark.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's through the middle. Here it is now, surely! He's gone for it! Drives it towards the front. Hoists it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's cut it out. Wijnaldum. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 0. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. A real chance to break. Hoists it high. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nick can hoist it clear. Hetterman tries to stroke it through, and the counter is on. He's got away. And a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Keane. He's left his man. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Wijnaldum. Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Fernandes! It's Lapadula looking to break out here. Jago Falke. Hetterman. Wijnaldum. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0. He's had a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lapadula going through. And Hetterman! He's had a look. Forward it goes. intercepts. And it's Lapadula. Jago Falke. Just brushed off the ball there. Ibrahimovic. Wijnaldum. And it's Pedro. Keane. Oh, goes for goal! Benevento can make their change now with goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Keane, who's made his mark on this game. Ball through needs to be good here. Trout calling for him to shoot. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Knocks it away. And it's Dybala. That's sprayed out wide. Get a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Wijnaldum! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Delivery from Dybala. Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Towering header. Let down by a lack of accuracy.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, that's where he wants it. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Keane. What a ball this has turned out to be. And Keane! And a second time. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no... And Keane! Shot across the bow.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ibrahimovic drives it forward, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ibrahimovic and the Herrera. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's played forward. That's a decent ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Pedro. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hoists it forward. Bonaventura. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's through. Could be to Keane. Oh, the ball's come loose. Trying to get there. Forward it goes. We hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Played back in. Has a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Keane. And Keane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keane sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. And here's Dybala. Bruno Fernandes. Goretzka. And a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Gets his foot in there. Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka tries lifting it over. Herrera goes looking. Ibrahimovic cuts it out. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's sprayed out wide. Played in by Hayukkk.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good take. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
All the way back and they start again. Gets it upfield. Goretzka. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely measured pass. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity.